Patterson. Into Johnson. And stolen by James. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Irving's got his first 2 points.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on
control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And stolen by Pat. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Now here's King. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. Now here's Vasquez. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Johnson. Vasquez dishes to Johnson. Toronto working the ball around now. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, guys, you look back to their last game, he was off from the charity stripe all night long.
And you wonder if that's not still on his mind today.
So team against Toronto here. It's their first look at the Raptors.
Well, somehow they managed to.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Feeds to Valanciunas. Johnson from beyond the arc. Shot's good. Johnson's got 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to King. Here's the 3. The shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And if you look at the offensive rebounding totals from that game, this team was at a severe disadvantage. And you can't expect to win the game when you're only getting 1 attempt every time down the floor.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get some extra possessions, and clearly they were inferior in that area of the game. And you were right on top of it, Steve. For a little guy, that's pretty observant that rebounding would be a stat that you would be able to lock into.
Here's Irving. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Vasquez kicks to DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson, good.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Toronto. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now Vasquez after the missed 3 from King. Vasquez passes to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Vasquez. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
And the Raptors with some changes. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Williams and Ross at the 2 and 3. James Johnson is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Vasquez in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Johnson with a screen on Irving. Ross dishes to Vasquez. And Patterson kicks to Vasquez from 12 feet out. Again, Toronto. Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Pass to King from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Now here's Vasquez. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A moment here to see the numbers Kyrie Irving put up last year. 7th in scoring, 9th in assists. And with that smooth stroke of his, he also climbed all the way into the top 15 in terms of three-point shooting accuracy.
And you know, Steve, going back to his scoring average for a second, I mean, you can see what a go-to guy he was for them all season long. They really counted on him to carry the load.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Raptors trail by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen. King against Ross. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. Irving uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Wasn't it fun to watch this club, the way they moved the ball and shared it and played so unselfishly? That's why you saw those great assist numbers.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Ross with it. He's coming off a 22-point game.
Look out. Watch out now. Ross. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Now Vasquez after the missed 3 from King. Vasquez kicks to Patterson. Williams up on top. Dishes to Ross. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. It's LeBron with the drive. And the officials call a traveling violation. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Now the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Williams. Johnson outside. Vasquez passes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The quick in the last game against the Pelicans was a big factor. He had 18 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Overall, it was just a complete performance from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And Steve, yet another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, he sure is. We saw it firsthand, and it was fun to watch. He really got it rolling.
Yeah, nothing better than to see a guy confident, comfortable, on a roll, and elevating his team to high levels of play. That's a beautiful thing to watch, fellas.
And with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pine.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. For the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Varejao, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Kendrick Perkins, who's checked in for Tristan Thompson. The Raptors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Valanciunas dishes to Vasquez. He feeds it to Valanciunas. That puts them in the lead. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Inside, out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so here's Cleveland, defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And a good job by the officials getting together and going to the replay. I mean, remember how frustrating it was before the rule was implemented to see a replay of an easily correctable call?
Yeah, I think the straw that finally broke the camel's back, Clark, was in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Remember the Lakers beat the Kings by 1 point in that critical Game 4, and that came after L.A. was awarded a three-pointer at halftime that was clearly after the buzzer.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
So the clock runs out.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get it.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Some of the biggest points we scored in the first half came because our defense was sharp and we never passed up a chance to get out and run when they turned it over. I really like that we've made them pay for their mistakes. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let our commitment to rebounding slow down our transition game. Let's still be quick to get out on the break.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Stellar outing in this one for the Quick. He's got 19 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron is the 3 with Thompson at the 4. King is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Raptors shooting here about 46% for the game. Vasquez kicks to DeRozan. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is King. He's got 19. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Vasquez.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Here's King after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. James kicks to Mozgov and taken away by Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Hey, guys, we got to get up shots early in the shot clock, all right? Spread the floor, move the ball, and if you get a good look, take it. Attack. Let's go.
And the Raptors making a change here. Williams has checked in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers with his team. He said very simply, let's open things up and let's keep them open. Let's keep gunning and get the defense on its heels. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Patterson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to DeRozan. High post shot. Jump shot is good. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
And a look back to last season, the year LeBron had 5th in scoring, 12th in steals, and he was also a top 20 shooter from the field. So really a nice all-around offensive year for him.
And Steve, he was definitely one of the most reliable, efficient scorers in the NBA. I mean, his top 5 ranking put him in the ranks of the elite scorers.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. He kicks to Irving. Passes it to King. Mozgov down low. Valanciunas is there. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Williams kicks to Patterson. It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Valanciunas, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Now here's King. He's got 19. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut back down to 3 on the basket from James.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And again, DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
James kicks to Shumpert. Pass to King. The feed to Mozgov. LeBron passes to Mozgov. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Williams. DeRozan with a screen for Williams. Out to the wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Ross is checked in for James Johnson. And Cleveland also making a change. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov.
Guys, listen up. We can.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In third, the Cavaliers.
This team attacked their opponents. I mean, you can see their confidence growing as they continue to put up points on the board.
Patterson dishes to DeRozan. Nails the 16-footer. DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Now they've taken it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. Here's Ross. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Ross.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here's King. And the 3 ball is good. King's got 22 points. Raptors leading by 7. On the wing, Williams. Fended by King. Williams kicks to Patterson. 1:11 left to play in the third. Valanciunas, good.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's King. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Now here is Varejao. Tries a 3. And again, the triple from King. King's got 6 in the quarter.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Toronto. And Cleveland with a change here too. Perkins is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams kicks to Ross. Left side, Williams. The fader. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Toronto ahead, leading by 8.
This Saturday, November 14th.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect. The gorgeous feed there.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Williams and Ross at the 2 and 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Johnson, and it's Vasquez in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
The dish to Williams. Johnson against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vasquez. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Shumpert passes to King. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That 3 puts them well within striking range, guys. Huge shot.
I'll say that's how he's getting his points, much more so than inside.
Vasquez kicks to Johnson. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Raptors lead by 7.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Got that one up quick. 34 points for the Quick.
That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys. Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Vasquez kicks to Valanciunas inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Valanciunas. DeRozan's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And there's the pass to King. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Ross, that's good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And Toronto making a change here. Patterson's checked in. For Toronto, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Patterson against James. Outside Irving. Here's King. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. King's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
On the wing, Johnson. Here's Vasquez. Patterson down low. He's covered by Thompson. Trying his luck deep, and the Raptors hit again from deep. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Passes it to King. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Patterson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Vasquez. Patterson, the screen. 5 to shoot. Vasquez dishes to Patterson. And Thompson sends it back. 3-on-3. There's Mozgov. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Mozgov hits them both.
Check out the game from Moscow. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
They set the pick. Now here's Vasquez, covered by Irving. Johnson kicks to Vasquez. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Patterson. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Count the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to King. Fires the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now Vasquez feeds it to DeRozan. Kicks to Vasquez for 3. That one goes. Count. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him. It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck?
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, DeRozan. Valanciunas missed inside. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. King. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Vasquez with it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to DeRozan. And James pulls it down.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
On the wing, Johnson ends with a big win by Toronto in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the